In her later years that I found Mother Bernard she was a very prayerful person. And her prayer was always in thanksgiving for what we have I guess for today, but at her time, when I took care of her in 1958, her prayer was deeply and reflective of how for the young sisters to come. We had many novices at the time, and it was with gratitude and thanksgiving. That was her prayer. And I think her qualities were prayerfulness, her quiet demeanor. She had a sense of humor. And I think quite a few people know who I am, that I'm a perfectionist and I love to clean. So at that time I was a nurse, I was the housekeeper, and I just did everything because I slept where the sisters were. I was on a 24-hour call. So underneath her sink she had a wastebasket, and she had probably a year she celebrated her Jubilee. Well, I didn't realize she put all her Jubilee cards in her basket. So I cleaned house and I emptied the wastebasket down over a hospital chute. So she used to shuffle. And I remember seeing her, she'd shuffle to me, she says, little one, what did you do with my cards? What did you do? They were all my cards from the Jubilee. Oh, I said, Mother dear, don't ever worry, I will find them right away. I don't know why I said that. Sure enough, I ran all the way down to the basement. They were all in a pile. So I put them in this, wherever I found, and brought them all up to her. She just had a beautiful smile and said, you really trust God, don't you? What I can recall is community life was very important for her. She wrote me a beautiful letter, and the letter included, for me, in her words, is to never lose the love for community life. Never to lose the love of prayer life. And never to be afraid to work too hard. That work was important for the Sisters of St. Joseph to continue. That God gave us this gift of community, that for us to keep the work going on in ministry. Mother Bernard loved everyone she met. Her life was not easy, but I admired her in her later years, never to always have hope, and never to forget that our God blessed us, and that we as in a health ministry must never forget that we are actually serving the Lord. That radiates in us if we never forget to pray. Never forget where where Mother Bernard founded this community. That was her words, always to have hope, always to have trust, and never be afraid to take another step that may be scary.